We've been talking about the Muslim story, and we have Sister Ma'at, I'm sorry, and Brother Akmos Ray Amon. And they've been talking to us about this, and I wanted to talk to you about, because you said you were in the Nation of Islam.
Yes, I was.
So I really want to get your experience as a woman.
Well, my experience in the Nation of Islam was very profound because I still have benefits from what I learned there back there in 1971. The focus of attention of cleaning up your life and learning how to dress modestly, learning how to prepare health on the table and getting interested in the study of herbs, learning your place as a woman, but not behind the man, working side by side, caring for your family and your children had taken me a very long way. And no matter what happened in between there, you know, those are profound basis for anybody to be able to build their life upon. And that's what I got from the Nation.
Okay. So with the merger of these two different sects of Islam or branches of Islam, where do you think it's going from this point on? Will it go down, or will it escalate, or will it help?
It has nowhere to go but up.
Okay.
Because each one has something that each one needs. We profess to have the facts because we do the research and we check it out and we do ask the questions. And if we don't know, we say we don't know and we check it out further, okay? Whereas in the Nation, those things that I just spoke about, I can only speak from a woman's standpoint, but you know, with those two things together and wanting to know the facts and finding them should make us just that much stronger as a nation, you know, so.
It's just amazing how we as Nubians just embrace everything from
That's
someone that doesn't look like us. But then when one comes along that is dark as you and I, you know, they won't accept what's coming from one of their own.
The closest place we got to any Islamic culture, a culture that dealt with Nubian culture, was the Ansarullah community, which dealt with the Sudan and a tribe that exists today called the Dangalawe tribe, and traditions and customs of Mahdi, and that's the closest we came. And that was the first mosque built by hand by Black Americans, not a storefront that was purchased, but a mosque built by hand.
And so profoundly that it was covered by the New York Times. Okay, full page coverage.
Because I know I was reading I was down at the library, the Black African American Library on Auburn Avenue, and I was reading about the history of Islam in America and the many different branches, and it spoke highly of Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and also of the Ansarullah community, and said that they moved on to higher levels of information. Okay, it's very, very good.
Exactly.
Very good.
And since we're talking about different communities and groups, I think it'll be a good time to talk about the Nation of 5 Percenters, because I had going to Clark Atlanta University. I had, you know, ran into a lot of the students there, people from New York that are 5 Percenters, and I'd start reading into the lessons or whatever. But can you please tell our viewers what is the basis of the 5% Nation, and who was their leader? Or is their leader?
Clarence 13X.
Yeah, Clarence 13X.
Who was once a part of the Nation of Islam and broke off because he felt that the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was not attracting enough youth. So he took the lessons with him, formulated, recalibrated, and put them out there to attract the youth. You know, but one thing that they did have an advancement, they did call themselves gods and goddesses.
Right.
That's the truth there.
That's a step forward. Okay. Great. Good for the 5% Nation.
So anything you want to say about the 5 Percenters?
No, not really.
So do they read the Quran? I mean, what?
Yeah, they read the Quran. When you're dealing with Islam in America again, all you're dealing with is people who are picking up either the Yusuf Ali, the Pictor, or the Malana version of the Quran. These Qurans are coming out of Lahore, Pakistan, which is the largest Freemasonic mosque over in that area. These are Masonic Qurans. And in Islam, they'll tell you, if you're not born speaking Arabic, you cannot understand the Quran. You follow what I'm saying? Yeah. So if it's like that, then Islam wasn't meant for us anyway.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And if it came to Muhammad in a certain dialect, then it was meant for Muhammad. Not that we can't benefit from another man's path of revelation, but all these religions are no more than dogmas, paths laid by men, certain ideologies, or small ideologies on the planet.
And it was for that time.
And for that time.
Right. I think that's something too important that people forget that there was actually things going on when these things were founded. You know, that there was a society and a lot of things going on that influenced these religions.
Right. And the thing about Islam is that it voids the mind, because Islam confines the mind to the Quran and Hadith only.